Greetings, practical, analytical, vain Virgo. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Right now I'm going to do the overview for Virgo for the month of February 2019. And that's going to be a tarot card reading followed by a transit reading of the sky in February for Virgo. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Also, if you haven't, go back and watch the video for Virgo for all of 2019 I posted back in December, so that's up. And also, the January overviews are up, and we're still in January as I post these, so definitely watch those if you haven't already. And I'm trying to make the videos under 15 minutes now, so I'm going to kind of lay out the cards really quickly and then go back and show them to you and explain them to you in greater detail. And excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and share and tell friends and all of that to support me. Thank you. And at the beginning of February, Virgo, we see you are the Ten of Pentacles. So that's great. It looks like you are surrounded by family, wealth, security, love, abundance, prosperity, the whole picture. And you are covered by the Page of Rods. So Virgos who have children, it looks like there's something, one of your children is maybe having a new start in something that is, you know, the family is proud of, or it's bringing the family together or something like that. For Virgos who don't have children, this is a new project that you are starting on that could somehow be related to family, wealth, security, that kind of thing. And you are crossed by justice. And so Virgo's tikkun, as the Kabbalists call it, or your karmic correction in February, has to do with fairness and equality, bias and prejudice, around family, something to do with family, security, wealth, abundance, prosperity, possibly something to do with your children or with a new project if you don't have children. And for some Virgos, this will be manifesting as an actual legal situation because it's justice. So, you know, it could be actually something where you're dealing with lawyers or the courts or it's legal documents. But if you're not literally dealing with a legal situation, it could have to just do with the ideas of fairness and equality and justice. So the basis has to do with death. So this is a big change that happened or is happening, or transformation. Death is not always literally death. For some people, it is literally death. It could be death of a loved one or someone close. But sometimes death is more like the death of a job, the death of a relationship, the death of a way of life. Death sometimes comes up for people with pregnancies and marriage as well, because it is the death of one way of life and the birth of a completely new way of life. So don't be afraid of the death card. What's leaving is Page of Swords, some good news that you received. What will come into being is, or what could come into being is an award, a disbursement, a distribution of some kind, a contract or negotiation that goes in your favor. What will come into being is some romance around mid-month for Virgo. Fears or insecurities. It looks like Virgo may be having some financial insecurities. Others see you as in still motion, stagnant, not moving forward. This could be literally cancellation of plans, travel or otherwise, or it could just be that you're in still motion, not moving forward, stagnant for some reason. Virgo, your positive feelings have to do with being hurt. So this is an interesting card. This is one of those things where I just have to read the position and read the card, and I know that you Virgos will each understand how it applies to your life. But it looks like in February, towards the end of the month, you're having very positive feelings about, you know, a separation or loss of some kind, possibly an injury, spiritual or physical injury, something like that. So it's interesting. And then the outcome is the Three of Pentacles reversed. So it looks like at the end of the month, Virgo, you won't be working as February heads out, or, you know, something is going on around that. It may be the end of a collaboration, or it may just be that you're not working. So that is, we're halfway through the reading. If this reading is resonating, if you like my style, please put Virgo love in the comments. Thank you, Virgos. And now I'm going to get into the transits for Virgo a little bit for the month of February. February 3rd, Venus enters Capricorn. So Virgo and Capricorn are trine. So early degree Virgos will probably be feeling this the most in the beginning of the month. But as Venus makes its transit over the next few weeks, it will be hitting all Virgos. And this is about getting serious about finances. This is about boosting relationships with business partners and coworkers. It's creating artistic structure and form. It's about forming connections that support our ambitions. You know, Venus is relationships, Venus is art, Venus is romance, and Capricorn is business and form and structure. So February 4th is the new moon of Aquarius. If you follow me, you know that new moons are the most rich and fertile spiritual soil for planting the seeds of intention that we want to manifest. And the Aquarius full moon, each new moon, it's the Aquarius new moon. Each new moon has different themes that are the most supported in, you know, the manifestation during this time. So for Aquarius new moon, it's great to set intentions around friendships, groups, community, organizations. It's also a great time to set intentions around humanitarian ideals. Aquarius rules humanitarian ideals. Aquarius also rules thinking out of the box and inventiveness. So it's a good time to set intentions around inventions, innovations, anything that requires originality. It's also a great time to set intentions around anything of a progressive nature. For instance, rebellions. It's a good time to set intentions for the rebellion under the Aquarius new moon. What else? February 10th, Mercury enters Pisces. And for Virgo, there is Pisces opposes Virgo. And so there is a lot to learn through communication during this time that Mercury is making the transit through Pisces. And around this time, and again, February 10th, it's going to be affecting, you know, early degree Virgos the most. But as Mercury makes its transit, it's going to hit all Virgos. So all Virgos will be experiencing, you know, these kinds of issues. And that's communication around Piscean themes, you know, poetry, idealism, healing, spirituality. If you're a writer, this is a great time for writing poetry or any kind of creative writing, or writing around spirituality or idealism, healing. Also, our thinking processes are more visual and imaginative during this time. And what else? Yeah, I think we're just more attuned in general to the world of emotion, or the world of emotion is presenting itself to us more at the very least. So then February 14th is Valentine's Day, and Mars enters Taurus. So that feels like it's going to be a sensual Valentine's Day for particularly, I think, early degree Virgos. You know, but in general, Mars is about, even though it's sex drive, it's also about our drive, our motivation, our goals, how we pursue our goals. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. So during the time as Mars makes its transit through Taurus, different Virgos, depending on your degree, will be experiencing these themes at different times. But it's a, you know, we can feel determined with our goals, resolute, stubborn around goals. It's also, Taurus is patient, so, Mars in Taurus is a time where we are plodding patiently towards our goals. It's also a time where we may be setting goals around longevity or that have to do with long-term satisfaction, long game. And also financial goals are highlighted under Taurus. So all of that is going on as Mars transit through Taurus, and that transit begins February 14th. And then February 18th is the biggest day in the February sky. It's a very impactful day. And I think Virgos in particular will be feeling this day because it's the full moon in Virgo. So there will be heightened emotions for Virgo and a heightened sense of your Virgo-ness on February 18th. So, you know, you're even more analytical than usual on this day. You're more vain than usual on this day. You might be wanting to detox your body or cleanse or organize your home. Very much attention to detail going on. So all that's going on for Virgo. But also Jupiter in Sagittarius is forming a biquintile to Cancer in the North Node in Cancer. And so for late degree Virgos, this is going to be very meaningful and a very beneficial aspect. So if you're born in, you know, anywhere from like, I don't know, 24 to 29 degrees Virgo, and this is about luck and good fortune in regarding your destiny and purpose. It's expansiveness around your dharma. It's also could be exploration or travel that's somehow aligning you with your destiny or related to your destiny. So it's a really beautiful aspect, February 18th, that I think late degree Virgos will really be benefiting from. And Chiron enters Aries. And so this really depends on where Aries is in your chart. So this is the kind of thing where you would have to get a reading for, but it's about healing wounds in this area of your life. And you will probably have to confront wounds in the area of your life that Chiron is now going to be traveling through Aries. It might be an area where you have to fight even though it hurts because it's going to lead to healing. It might be an area where you are being forced to kind of lead even though you don't feel strong enough or fast enough or the best suited for that position. It could be an area where you're needing to confront courage or initiative or lack thereof. So yeah, call me for a reading if you're interested about this Chiron transit in Aries that's happening. And also the sun enters Pisces on February 18th. So definitely get in touch with your Pisces friend, wish them happy birthday. In general, Pisces opposes Virgo on the zodiac. So during the Pisces sun, there's illumination for Virgo around things, contrasting situations that you have a lot to learn from. And yeah, so that'll be like a month that the sun is in Pisces before it goes to Aries. And then, and we already talked about the Virgo full moon. So basically, yeah, that's the Virgo in a nutshell for February 2019. If you liked the reading, please give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a dislike, but I hope you liked it. Please share this video with other Virgos. Please subscribe to my channel. Please tell your friends to subscribe. I encourage you to watch the monthly videos for your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you don't know your sun, moon, and rising, definitely contact me for a birth chart reading. Everyone should have their birth chart done at least once in their life. It's a wonderful tool for self-discovery and self-awareness. And then once you have your chart done, you can get regular transit readings and kind of understand how the current planets are affecting your makeup. And it's all very fascinating and interesting. And I would love to read for you in person. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is astrology.tarot.eliannicole. My website is astrologyandtarot.eliannicole.com. I have a menu and a pricing list there. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm finishing in under 15 minutes, like my goal. Thank you for joining me, Virgo. I look forward to reading for you in person. And I can do readings on the phone too, so call me. Bye.